As Bitcoin's astonishing expense run appears to finally be cooling, various crypto industry insiders are guessing that we could be entering alt season, when the less famous tokens will ride subsequently and perhaps make a couple of basic increments for themselves. One altcoin that has been tipped for a resurgence is EOS, having actually gone through an association upgrade. A resuscitated EOS has seen costs flooding in the beginning of the year, with its worth having extended an amount of 245 toward April's end regularly. Any coin that goes through tremendous expense improvement draws a lot of thought. But is EOS new good karma sustainably? Doubtlessly has the particular confirmations. EOS is one of the fastest and most flexible associations out there. At first wanted to run decentralized applications and canny agreements. Indeed, EOS was quickly named as an Ethereum killer speedily after its farewell, and many acknowledge it actually just can't achieve anything close to its actual limits. So what might we anytime at some point expect from EOS in future? In the going with EOS cost assumptions, well, research factors affecting the EOS altcoin's turn of events. See the way that its particular points of interest. Think about its adversaries and take a gander at what various inspectors need to say on its propriety for hypothesis. Furthermore, consider what is going on for EOS as an endeavor. An important entryway throughout the span of the accompanying 5 to 10 year SEOs was shipped off in 2018 by Dan Larimer, who similarly set up BitShares and Steam and is guaranteed and worked by the Blockchain affiliation. The point behind EOS was to manufacture a blockchain that can communication fast, low-cost trades and sponsorship, the improvement of splendid arrangements and dApps. Certainly this puts EOS for the most part in challenge with the first of the second age computerized types of cash. Ethereum EOS totally takes a look at the container for speedy trades. The association makes blocks in about 3 seconds, as opposed to Ethereum's time of 13-15 seconds. How EOS achieves this is with its extraordinary understanding part, which is known as impervious to assigned of stake, and was arranged by Larimer himself. Pose licenses those stamping to settle on which of EOS 21 block creators will really look at a given trade. This larger part, rule approach, is a central crucial of the EOS thinking. And there is actually a modernized constitution that each center on the association ought to agree to. EOS also stands out from other blockchains. From its functioning structure approach, the association has 2 key components, the EOSIO and the EOS token. The EOSIO works in like manner to a functioning system, really coordinating the EOS blockchain organization and giving the middle capacities engineers need to build decentralized applications. EOS is the nearby cryptographic cache that controls the association. Anyone considering buying EOS in 2022 will probably have seen that the coin has had a really shaky expense, heading even by cryptographic cache rules. In this way, there is no denying an endeavor passes a fair degree of risk. What on to expect from the EOS refreshes? We've proactively seen that the whole computerized cache region experienced a market ascend in the underlying seemingly forever of 2021. But moreover, EOS benefited from one more new development, a movement of show improvements. One of the most immense of these updates was the power appearance of the EOSIO testnet, pronounced by Blockchain, around the beginning of April. The new testnet offers a multi-center point course network with a consolidated EOSIO Explorer. The update offers a huge gathering of progress improvements for the construction of uses on the EOS association and provoked restored income from monetary supporters. Then EOS costs were furthermore drifted in April when examine an organized exertion among EOSIO and Google Cloud emerged on the web as demonstrated by Google Cloud. It is helping with cultivating the coordination of conveyed record advancement, with private dispersed registering. The stage is working not set in stone to help with building applications that reconsider the future of blockchain and cloud-based structures, which helps with merging the clear thought of blockchain with the speed and security introduced by cloud game plans. Typically any associates with a phase bearing the Google name has provided EOSIO with a colossal proportion of legitimacy, which we could appropriately expect to be reflected in EOS expense improvement. Continuing, might EOS sooner or later be an Ethereum killer? It was inevitable that when EOS won more adroit association that with fast unassuming trades and a colossal proportion of progress potential would at last be advanced as the latest Ethereum pillar. Regardless, for this present circumstance, EOS can appropriately be seen as an adversary to its precursor, as the architects behind it attempted to fix flexibility, accommodation and handiness issues unequivocally perceived in the Ethereum plan. With respect to trade time, EOS network emphatically beats Ethereum's current, and could we at any point take a gander at things impartially, briefly, logically outdated affirmation of work understanding part on paper. This should give EOS an enormous advantage in reality. Regardless, things aren't precisely so essential. The state of affairs, EOS has never been close to cutting down Ethereum. As the number 2 crypto, the last choice has a tremendous assistance base and a couple of basic supporters from the universe of Cash. Ethereum is in like manner going through its own personal part updates, not least the Ethereum 20 establishment redesign and a shift to a proof of stake understanding instrument. Finally, the long advancement of each and every symbolic specific upgrades will cut out an open door to turn out to be clear, and it is totally possible that EOS could prevail upon the long stretch, but it seems EOS won't be outperforming Ethereum anytime soon. What's immediately EOS worth assumptions for 2025? The trading cost of EOS has everlastingly been unusual, but late climbs to the association and a resurgence in income from monetary patrons mean various inspectors see a really encouraging future time ahead for EOS. Clearly, the crypto world changes quickly, so long stretch assumptions are broadly inconvenient, yet what follows are some EOS cost conjectures for 2025 from a piece of the business top inspectors. So what are the top analysts expecting for EOS in the oncoming 5 years? Many top logical stages are emphatically confident about what EOS can achieve. Tradingpists has prepared a fascinating course concerning its EOS cost assumption for 2025, the perspective for 2022. Doesn't chip away at much from 2021 as EOS fights to move more than the 35 mark. Nevertheless, things should change by 2024 when EOS will grow reliably and show up at a probable high of 45 elsewhere. Digitalconpress is more confident with its EOS figure. Considering the stage's particular assessment, EOS will reach 392 close to the completion of 2022 and continue to climb throughout the span of the accompanying several years. By 2023, it is typical to have broken the 48 deterrent and is expected to enter 2025 trading at around 553. There are several instabilities in transit. Regardless, Digitalconpress is predicting upheld advancement. Coinworth data has EOS potentially coming to 15 by 2025. The economy gauge assessment's EOS cost assumption centers to a bewildering future for the altcoin. The stage then has EOS cost at low expenses for most of 2022 anyway.